players. I want to say that Citron Chien did definitely like stand out because of Bramz, whereas looking at Fabriken, I feel like they played better as a team overall. Don't judge me too harshly on saying that. Just my thoughts.
So, Citron Chien with the Reyna.
Yeah, they played. They played Reyna yesterday with Mike.
Mike played it yesterday.
Mikee.
Yep. Mike. Everybody wants to be like Mike.
That was such a good documentary, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It actually depressed me because the impact he's on the world, I realized, I mean, I already knew it beforehand, that I could never have an impact like that. You know? It makes you so, it feels so small.
To be honest, it's like 1 in many billion that has.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, let's get on to the pistol. Leo starting things off as they try and push in there. And shout out to our observers as well. You can see Bubby and Hoffs. I hope I've said it right. Is it Hoffers? Hoffs.
It's
Hoffs.
German.
Hoffers.
So it's Hoffs.
No.
I don't know.
Is he?
I actually don't know if they're German.
I want to know. I bet his surname's Hoffman. I bet you. I bet. I knew it. How'd
you know that? Was Sven back there?
No, like
right
Hoffman's quite common German surname, but yeah, Sven's back there. LATEKS though taking down iDex, starting things off as the spike tries to get planted down on A. Sight does go down eventually, but they've lost 2 in the count-in as Bramz comes around the side there. Mikee as well checking. Meddo back in bathroom. Mikee on the Reyna. Looking to try and draw them in. LATEKS does get Bramz down. Oh, wow. 1 shot, 1 kill from Mike. Takes down 1, takes down a second as well. Gets himself the heal back up. Looks around, and job done. That was 2 bullets, 2 kills.
Well, it's not over just yet. There's still Cypher remaining. Cypher Cage comes through. Sage trying to charge straight into. He's sticking the defuse. They need to ping out this spike. And he just holds it. He gets it. Can he get the final kill? Yes, he can. 3 kills for Mikee.
Everybody wants to be like Mike. A cracking start. Giving free sponsorship to Gatorade, I guess, really. Advertisement. Not that anybody will remember the advert back then. I think I'm probably the only old enough one to actually know it. I mean, what were you in like the 90s when Jordan was popping
Born
off?
in '88, so around. I mean,
you grew up. You grew up with it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why I don't really watch sports anymore, because nothing will ever be as big.
Be at that level. I actually agree. I kind of stopped watching basketball after he retired.
Yep.
Which is actually, no doubt the NBA probably took quite a hit after he retired as well in terms of viewership. Anyway,
I mean, he even said in the documentary he wouldn't have retired if they brought the whole team back.
Yes.
If they brought Phil back.
Yep. He was all for it, and Phil went on to obviously win a whole load more with the Lakers. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on in front of us. Mike has been taken down, did get himself 1 in the process, but it is going to be Shadow coming in. Shadow played very well from what we saw yesterday.
They forced, by the way. Did they force? They did force. So they actually caught them off guard. So instead of going for like the first 2 rounds, or letting the team get 2 rounds, then you go for the full buy-up with the Vandals or Phantoms, and then you win, they went in the 2nd round to catch them off guard, and it sure as hell worked. Look at this. They're not even going to challenge it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to go 2v4, so there's no way they're ever going to come out on top unless something big comes out. We see you in Twitch chat, Hoffers. We see you.
Can I say
you're meant to be observing. I see you. You're clearly
the free cam guy.
He's clearly the free cam guy who's just sat there doing nothing right now. I can see he's like free camming back at spawn. He's like, yeah, just gonna alt tab into Twitch chat.
Can I say one more thing, by the way, about the Last Dance documentary? How do you think it was painful at all for MJ to have 2 sons and for them to not play basketball? I mean, maybe even in the same case, if you're his son, like, would you ever want to try?
No, yeah, exactly. You wouldn't want to try.
Yeah.
You'd be like, because I mean, they maybe tried, but maybe they just didn't cut it. Simple as that. I mean, it's often the case when obviously you haven't had that hard upbringing background to really like put that massive work ethic into you. I mean, he was a grinder, right? That's what MJ was. He was a grinder. Anyway. I say MJ. I mean Michael Jordan, not Michael
I mean,
Jackson.
we're on a first-name basis. So cool, right? So I get to call Mike.
Oh dear. Anyway, let's talk Valorant. Enough about The Last Dance. Fantastic documentary if you've not seen it. So Bramz was spectacular yesterday, but he's on the frenzy at the moment. He's not on his operator, which is what he'd want. iDex says, oh no, he's teleported through.
I mean, so technically there is an angle you could use if you're Sova, like Fickle Platypus figured this position out, to open that door with an arrow, and then you could just kill the Cypher, but the same aspect, like he's just stuck there. And he's going to be scared to ever come out of it.
Well, until something happens. I mean, B is completely open. Obviously, they've got 3v4. He's just got to wait, and that's all. He's got to keep doing a bit more waiting. Now they're going to see short. Now he's going to be thinking, oh, shall I venture? Shall I venture that way? I'm surprised they've not chose to rotate over to B, but I guess it's a little too late to get that information play. Bramz will get the one down, but Zyppan will quickly get the counter. The shorty up close for Mike. Going to try and catch him out in Lamp or U-Haul, whichever you prefer to call it. Meddo will get iDex down, so iDex finally finished off, and that leaves Mike on his own with a shorty, but the spike planter was left alone. You know what? If they'd have had a classic, he would have took him down there. The shorty, though, at that range, not ideal.
Not at all, and Fabriken do take themselves a second round. We're finally going to see the buy-up coming in out of Citron Chien. Is that actually how you say it? Because I don't trust you when you say it your way.
Citron, well, what?
That you're saying it like properly.
Chien.
Like in a French way.
Well, it's Chien, isn't it? Chien is the French.
I mean, I don't know French. I only know one phrase,
Chien,
and it's taught to me by an Overwatch
Chat.
player, and I get in trouble when I say it.
So as bad as it sounds, Chat is actually cat. And Chien, as opposed to cats and Hund.
Yeah, Duolingo's paid off. Also,
right.
Bramz trying to. I mean, the thing is, his operator was what made him stand out yesterday. And if they're not able to afford buying one up for him, you know, over and over again, or if they keep getting dominated like this, then they're gonna feel like suffer. And they've already eliminated a couple of angles he can use. He misses out in the first two shots, forces him to fall very far back. They have 3 players on the A side to defend, and it looks like Fabriken are going to keep all 5 here to go for the attack. They even have a trap wire behind them in case they do get flanked. And imagine that their Sova is just going to be popping off a recon bolt when they do want to go for the execute.
It's a good defensive setup, though. So this is the one they need. Sitting, holding, and now the smokes all go down. He's been holding it, so gives himself the angle. Bramz is the one that's got to try and get away, and they go straight to U-Haul. They give themselves the opportunity with LATEKS one side, Bramz the other. Mikee will go down. Zyppan's going to try and push through. Wow, he's going to be upset about that one. The blast back in the face didn't take down TiduS, and TiduS will get him down. iDex was picked off by Shadow, though, but Bramz still available in this 3-man setup. The spike did get planted in there, but now the retake will come through. Bramz. He's going to cloud burst out the one side. Has got his ulti available if he wants to go for it as well. Tries to draw out. Will pull the orbital strike. There's still time to get in and get the defuse. And now logaN, with the second off, will manage to land the shot and another. But have they got time? No, they do not. And it will be Fabriken that will take the round.
Shots by logaN, but unfortunately just not enough in the end. I mean, at least he saves the operator for Bramz next round.
Everybody in chat, checking the Discord.
Oh, I didn't even notice it. I was really focused on the shots there.
Wait, what? I got a message?
It's always funny when there's like sounds left on Discord, right? Or like you have a like WhatsApp web on, and then you hear the sound, and everyone's just like, "Wait a minute,
did I just get a message?"
Yeah. And then they check, and they did, and they're like, "Oh, I'm lonely." So just the ghost behind this.
Lonely.
Yeah. For Citron Chien, and
are they going to try and put? Yeah, they're going to try to go aggressive with the ghosts. And well, it may pay off. We'll see.
we saw it worked for Happy.
It worked. I was about to say it worked for Happy earlier on, but they are holding the angles, which generally is not going to go well for the ghost. Ooh, you know what? I tell you what, he landed 2 shots. Yeah, 81 health, 10 armor, so he did manage to land a couple of the shots as they try and push on through. Heavy feet all the way through. Jet, well, not going to get anything from that one, Bramz, so down he goes. Leo even has time to switch out and get the ghost.
This is looking so strong for Fabriken. I mean, these rounds, I guess there has been a couple of close rounds. The last one, it didn't need to be. logaN just got peeked too many times, so he got like the nice 2 shots before he finished off. But that was just so clean. Obviously, it was just the operator, and it was just the ghost behind it. But see, I mean, he needs to save this. Oh my gosh!
All right,
he's being flanked from behind though.
Yeah, but he's read it. He's got to go for the flick. He heard the step. He knows he's close. It's going to go for the right click. Oh, just missed it. And Zyppan takes him down. Does he pick up the up? Looked like he didn't pick up the up. Don't care. Oh, he did. Oh, no, that's with Shadow with it. I don't know.
Shadow had it. They don't want to run double up, I guess. But they take it away from the enemy team, and I can't understate how important it was to their win condition. It felt like it was Bramz stepping up, Bramz getting the kills. Right now, LATEKS is currently on 5, Zyppan on 4. They do have the double operator, but if they lose this round, like what money will they have to spend in the follow-up?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. They've committed everything for this one. So Bramz has got to start hitting some of those stupendous shots. They're going to go aggressive in showers. I thought about it. I think he's backed away. He's been often going in, going for the peak, tailwinding away, but now he's suspecting something over at B site. He's already rotating towards B. And now they are getting the peak, but Leo has managed to find iDex already.
Right here.
Yeah. Well aware there was still someone in the corner. That's where they took him down. I wonder if they're going to try and take the weapon.
Second? Okay, but they shouldn't need the weapon. They have everything.
There was two there. There was two there. They backed away. The
Oh,
other
okay.
man backed away. I think it was logaN that was there.
Oh no.
But that's a double up on B.
Mikey. Okay, dismisses away. Did he see him? Okay, he gets around the corner. That's what's so effective about Arena, but she's very like hit or miss. Like if you don't get that kill, you're dead. If you get the kill, you can get away, whereas Jet can always get away. Dismiss again.
Oh, and into the smoke as well, and TiduS is there to back up. And that has slowed down that attack. There's still 2 on site. Mikee gets the 3rd. As Meddo goes down, and the last man standing is picked off by logaN. And Leo dropped, and what was looking like a tricky situation was basically won by Mike going aggressive on short. Or mid, whatever you prefer it.
And he gets the kill and gets away. You saw them try to push to catch him out, but he got around the box in time. They're going to have to be very aware of those aggressive moments, especially when they have like those 2 duelists together. I mean, again, Reyna can act like a breach. Her Lear is insanely strong because you have to look away from it, or you have to hide, or you have to shoot it. But if you're shooting that, you're not looking at the angle they're going to be peeking out on. So it's very tough to deal with a Reyna who plays more of like a supporting role within the team.
Still surprised to see that the only Reyna we've seen this tournament. Obviously, the games we've covered ourselves. I thought we'd see more of a, considering, you know, a lot of people, she's OP. I
don't think she's OP. I think she's just like relatively
it's
fine.
The Lear. Basically, a lot of people don't know how to deal with it, whereas it's probably at the pro level,
exactly,
you deal with it.
Yeah. iDex is going to be holding this corner. I mean, he's expecting I shoot them through it. Because he's hoping they're going to jump up on top of the box or something. I don't know. Oh, the trapwire gets popped, so actually he's going to use. And then pops the cage down, pops a second. 50 seconds left. That's a lot of the utility now gone on the B site. I think the Sage is still going to have a wall, but not really in a position to use it. And he's going to die.
Yeah, that's the up-down. logaN picked off those nades. Should be able to find it. The paint shells, yep. That's iDex down. He's got the showstopper, but there's no one there. It doesn't matter. Orbital strike came down, but unfortunately it was just a little too late. Tries to pop it through into the spawn, and instead is just going to try and pop off a couple of shots to see if he can get lucky through the smoke. And it will be a save, obviously, for Citron Chien. So 5 rounds on the board already on the attack. This is going well for Fabriken.
Wait, did they have a triple op in that round? Because logaN, or unless logaN dropped the op over? Yeah, they did have a triple op. Holy crap, I'm watching it back on stream right now. What? I mean... Okay, there's like the law of diminishing returns here.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at 2, that's your peak point. That's your peak performance point. Anything beyond that, and it's just a detriment to your team because the cost investment into it. I mean, if you save it from the round before, that's fine. But they didn't because they lost the round before.
They bought into it.
That's insane. That's so much money to commit. And that's also hoping the enemy team plays slow, which as we saw there, they didn't. They forced out the utility. logaN got caught out. At least they're going to still hold on to it, at least, you know, if anything, for the next round.
Well, how are they going to respond to this one? Defensively, it hasn't been going well so far. And well, logaN should be able to buy himself a Phantom in there. 4.5, yeah. Still having the Phantom and Vandal debate. It does seem that Phantom is winning out quite heavily.
Yeah,
the old player, but then again, Mike is the one that's been playing the Vandal, and he's the one that's been popping off. So it's hard to call. Obviously, it's all about the accuracy of your first bullet. which is a big part for the Vandal. If you do land it, you got the power, the stopping power behind the Vandal.
Also, the Phantom's really annoying because of the movement penalty you get when you get tagged. They're going to push up again. We saw this before. Mikee will use a solo one to do it. They're actually going to be checking into an angle here. Cypher out to the side. Bramz should get this kill, I would imagine.
He's going in for the repeat now, because Bramz is just going to hightail it out of there. Get himself the cover down. Flash comes down, but it didn't really connect. But it doesn't matter when Shadow lands the shot like that. Nicely done. There's the second flashpoint coming through. And not a lot he can do about that one. LATEKS will just back away. They got the spike plant in and out, but they are all stacked. All stacked in showers. That's not a good defensive position. They're going to try and cover for the wrap around. They need to wrap around a little bit quicker.
Have an orbital strike, so that's why Brimstone's staying so far back. And then you have the Sova over towards short to come in. There's orbital strike to force them off. And now they're going to, I would assume, ideally peek into this, but the Sky Smokes come down to separate them.
Who went in there? Mikee's gone in there with them. Mikee's in the smokes with them. And will get caught. Is he going to get caught out? I mean, you can't miss when you're that close. He's going to get himself healed off. Backs back out the showers. Doesn't matter. They can't get the defuse in there because they had just about everything to show. It cost them a lot of money in terms of weapons, but they get the round nonetheless. And it's 6-2 to Fabriken.
And they only save one operator too. So they used an orbital strike. They used Hunter's Fury, first of all. It got the tag on a logaN. They got finished off by the operator. Then they used the Rolling Thunder, which both things are going to keep you off the spike. And trying to defuse, the Rolling Thunder knocks you off of it. They also had, or sorry, the Orbital Strike, then the Rolling Thunder. Like, they committed so many ultimates into that round, but hey, a 6th. They're up against double ops. They're still going to be up against double yet again. But you can see logaN, he's just on the Sheriff. He's even selling his armor to go for, I guess, more utility. iDex has yet to get a kill, unfortunately. This is not looking good. I mean, again, if that's their win condition, is double op setups, or getting these ops onto Bramz, as I said before, I don't think it's going to work too well, because Fabriken, they're like eliminating the power of it by not peeking into it until they're all going to collapse onto a site.
Following in the bomb buddy, but it's logaN there. Okay, he's actually got a Vandal, so didn't end up with the... I don't know whether he bought the Vandal, somebody maybe palmed the Vandal off to him. We saw he only had the Sheriff a second ago, but TiduS going to get the smokes down. They're going to push on through them though. So TiduS is really in trouble because he's basically on site with an op in this double op. Bramz is trying to do what he can. TiduS has found the one with the ghost actually and still alive in there. The spike plant, and TiduS is still hanging on in there, looking for maybe the point blank at the moment with the op. And they haven't managed to deal with him on site. He's got the molly, he knows one's tucked in the corner. That's going to force LATEKS to try and move position. Mike's going to go in. Now, I don't think he can get to the spike right now, but this is a real potential for the retake opportunity here, and it's a round they absolutely need at the moment. There's 6-2. Shadow, though, from elbow, pops out. iDex pops off. He gets his first kill of the game on LATEKS. An important one, maybe. Bramz, oh, he can't cover that one off because Leo takes iDex back down, and Meddo comes back around in the corner. How did nobody check that corner?
Well, no, he wasn't in the so he actually flanked around behind. So
they did the full wraparound from
yeah,
spawn.
they didn't push anyone into elbow, so they all came in from CT in toward, or I keep saying CT, from the defensive spawn in towards site, and then they just wrapped around. You had Shadow was playing from elbow as well with the operator, and then he comes around from the back, Meddo gets the kills. Like that's why you can't rush straight in, not rush straight in, but you can't come in at all the same direction towards a site and hope to hold on to it or to at least retake it there. And now what do they have? No operator. They have one gun at the moment. They're already down 7-2. This should be an 8th round for Fabriken, and I mean, this is tough. Like I wonder if going into map 2 on Haven, if Citron Chien can play a little bit of a different style, because we're not going to see Split where they did pull off a 13-12 win.
Yeah, this is, I mean, unless they've got something really potent in the bag on their attack, I'll be very surprised. They've gone ultra aggressive here. Bramz going hunting. Actually, he's going to find the spike, ironically, if he comes around the corner, which may well surprise them to see so aggressively. Going to hold the angle. They know exactly where he is, though, so he goes for the peek. iDex gets taken down. He was pushing out of window, but look at this. This is all over the shop. I mean, obviously, don't forget, they have gone aggressive. They've only got the pistols and etc. They haven't really got too much to work with, but Bramz manages to dash himself back. TiduS gets the one down. He gets caught down. What is going on? Bramz pops himself too, says, thank you very much. I'll take the op. Now, where are your last two players? Behind ya, finds him one-on-one. Now, he knows where the spike is, Bramz does, and that's what he's going to cover off. But does he choose to stick with the op? I was about to say, I think I'd wisely go with the Phantom, switch it out.
He reloaded. Cypher should, oh, Cypher should know.
Oh, the bust! Oh, Bramz! He's only got him bloody done it. A thrifty round, a round they shouldn't have won. They just went aggressive. We knew Bramz could pop off. We absolutely knew it. And finally, he delivers with his third defensive round. 7-3. And, I mean, he's only got 7 kills in the entire game. But 4 of them just came in that round. Maybe that is what they require to turn this game around. They've got 2 more rounds to gain on this defensive side. They will have their weapons this time around. They have to pick them up.
Yeah, 4 kills. Like, in a round they should have won. I think I even said it should be 8-3. Like, they had nothing to use. They do rescue the operator. logaN's going to have one as well. Showstopper comes through. Neural theft as well off the back, and they're trying to run away from this. The Showstopper has still, I don't think, has been used. Normal strike again to separate them. It actually pulls the Sova Leo back. They have the entire defensive squad here. The spike should be implanted here, I would imagine, in a few seconds. There we go. And now playing for post-plant situation. You do have the res. Zyppan's low playing really close up in lane. And Shadow falls. I mean, he shows he can op as well as the best of them.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow was so strong when we saw it yesterday for Citron Chien. Remember, he was the one that had the duel the whole time with Edelweiss. And it is going to be a back away and a save. And unfortunately, these saves are starting to cost them. I mean, at this point, going into an 8-3, and I mean, I guess every round counts, right? But trying to look to see if they can pull it back. Bramz will get the one. They won't chase too many more guns down there. Bramz will catch Zyppan as well. It's getting costly. I think they're going to chase too much more.
I mean, great. He gets 2 kills, but what do they lose? Another round. Like, the game isn't about kills. It's about getting the rounds on board. And I can understand you want to save the double ops, but the fact is, you're down so many rounds. It's so hard to retake with a double operator. I don't know if this is going to work for them in the second half. I don't know if it's going to work for them in the second map.
Well, they're going to have to do something special on the attack. 8-3 down. I mean, if they can make it an 8-4, I think, you know what? It's doable. It's doable. 9-3 starts to get tricky. That one extra round, of course, everything relies on that pistol round, as so often does when we're looking at these halves and switching things, because if it doesn't, or logaN lands it onto Shadow, gets LATEKS as well. Mike did go down, but there is a resurrect available for logaN. I mean, you're in the final round, but doesn't want to res it just yet. Just backs away, maybe buys a little time, and we'll go for the return in a moment. TiduS is holding short. He's up to close and personal. Now he's got the support arriving. Will he go for that resurrect? I mean, you're sitting on all those ults. Why not?
I mean, it's last round, but I don't think you can really afford... It's
risky showers,
right?
Yeah, but now he's took Zyppan down. Now, okay, that's the spike. They see the spike. Doesn't matter. TiduS goes down. They don't need him anymore. Thank you very much. And that was what looked like an easy round. It's a round they should have been picking up a long time ago. So 8-4 the score at the half. Fabriken switching over to the defensive side. Have got themselves a really nice start here, but let's see how this transfers with the pistol. And obviously we've seen some antics from Bramz. Some Shadow's been landing the shots. We've seen some fantastic work from all of these players throughout yesterday as well. But it's Citron Chien, the lemon dog, that needs to get this.
What's the plural of dogs in French?
I actually don't know. I think Chien maybe. I don't know.
Cut him down.
I don't know what my French is. Yeah.
So it's just dogs.
So
Chien
Chien is dog. Yeah, lemon dog. Here we go. The push straight down. The flash comes through. It's not going to work out for them. They tried it yesterday and it worked out so well for them. But this time it was more of an even trade. A simple 2-for-1 in the end. Shadow, though, will take Bramz down. Pulls things back. TiduS comes back around the side and drops him as well as they continue to push onto site. iDex will get Zyppan down. iDex has not got a lot so far, but Leo arrives and Leo gets 2. And now it's a 1-on-1. Mike versus Leo. Mike sneaking onto site, sees him, catches him in the side of the head, and gets such an important round for Citron Chien, 8-5.
Yeah, I mean, Mikee, we talk about Bramz a lot, but he's definitely had those moments. You think about the push aggressively towards short that he did on the defensive half. He gets himself a kill, gets away, and then winning the round from that. There, clutches it out at the end as well. A much-needed pistol round. But remember, Fabriken forced up on the attack last time in round 2. This time, they're not going to be going for it. So they're going to be playing safe here, play with their advantage. We see what, the 3 Bulldogs, a ghost for Bramz, so he's saying for an operator. They're going to hope they're going to be pushing up towards long B, and Flashpoint comes out. They have an easy first kill. Second one will be a lot tougher, though.
Well, they try. Okay, so they just tried this a moment ago. This time, obviously, it didn't work out at all. I mean, they went for a 2-for-1 trade, and last time, I guess they're just trying their luck. See if they can make it stick, but Fabriken, I guess you got nothing to lose at that stage. LATEKS, the last man standing, about to come around the corner. I say that. He's not. He's just going to back away. Is he going to teleport? I mean, it's a B plan. See what he can try and get in the escape. He's only got a classic in hand. Didn't invest anything in this round whatsoever. Someone out there will argue that he bought a beacon, but he didn't. I think he had that in the previous round. Don't think he's going to slap that beacon down and go wild with the classic.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that ability is just so...
He's about to
please
get
knife
found in
him.
the back.
Please knife him.
Oh, TiduS.
I feel like it's I don't know. I feel like it's like wasted ability. I think it's like one of the worst abilities in the game because it can technically give your position away. It'd be cool if it could help you defuse quicker or plant quicker, but yeah, there's no real point to use it necessarily. It's nice for spraying down walls. It's nice for throwing down when you do want to rush in towards a site, but I feel like that's almost it. But now going into the buy round, though, Fabriken, well, they're going to have their first buy of this half on the defensive side. Citron Chien, so it's going to be Lemon Dog, because Chien's is with the S.
Only the one dog. Only the
one dog. Okay, so...
Hund.
Yeah.
I've got a Honda staring at me right now.
I don't know where she is.
She's trying to put me off.
She wants more of your...
Don't look at her because she'll come over.
Camera taken out.
Oh, they're going to push through. Flashpoint in. They're all blind, but the blind's going to fade out, and they peek into this. TiduS does get a triple and a quadra.
I mean...
Just
give it in.
Pentakill!
And the ace. I mean, that's 3 rounds running. They've kind of done the same thing on B.
Yeah, they just waited longer, right, for them to come to them, or the enemies to come to them.
At what point do you say, enough's enough, guys? Let's stop running into this. I mean, it kind of worked out for them the first 2 times, but finally Citron Chien actually make it work. And Shadow gets himself the ace. It's great to see it, but it was kind of a given, that one. I mean, they just came one by one around the corner as well. It's like, it's just didn't even need to reload. It was all within the same mag.
Blocking sight.
So short push, iDex. Oh, they're stacked. They're stacked and ready for this. Look at this, stacked on top of TiduS. Into Lamp. They're going to both wrap around in Lamp and just keep themselves back. They're backed almost into spawn, actually. So Spike will go down. No Sage Wall going down, which is often the case. They're holding that. Did I just catch a glimpse? No, there's still no wall down there.
No, there is a wall.
Oh, there is a wall, yeah. Oh, they've actually done it across there. Ah, I see.
Off your
They haven't
feet!
completely caught it down. Okay, paint shells. Will it land? It actually see them. Oh, but he didn't expect the one peeking out of Showers. And logaN has been picked off. Meddo looking for the last 2. Bramz, where you hiding? Showers. Did a peek around the side. Backs away. Oh, that is so quick on that whip back with the tailwind. Didn't work out in the end, though. And now TiduS has got to try and prevent the defuse. Almost got baited into it. It was one of those moments like, you shouldn't be peeking this. You shouldn't be peeking this. He's not defusing. But when there's so much audio going on, he wasn't quite sure. 9-7 the score, so 3 rounds already on the attacking side for Citron Chien.
Wait, yeah. Sorry, the colors confuse me when we get into free cam. That was a sick Rolling Thunder, by the way. I think I caught 4 players over towards short. Allow them to get back into that site. Really well done. And see, that's even... Okay, never mind. That's not as confusing. Anyways, 2 players towards B. Actually going to rotate the Brimstone back after smoking off towards mid. I still like to call it short A. There's something mid in this map.
Really like this long A push. Long B push.
I can kind of see why. I mean, like
That's
Jet.
4 out of 5 rounds they've looked there now.
But Jet, like if you can get onto the site, Jet's like so sick.
Yeah, but if you're started from CS looking at this and like, all right, we know what we're doing. We know what we're gonna do. Bramz though is down. Did get a trade. So Meddo taking him out. A site very, very passive with the 1 man just sitting at the back there. So it will be the A site hit, so it's going to be a simple retake attempt for Fabriken.
Prepared for hellfire.
The Sova's going to have to play as defensively as he can. I mean, it's bought the orbital strike out. iDex is going to be the one that will possibly find logaN as he pushes through, but Leo, will catch him off guard. Now Mikee gets the return. The spike down, logaN gets it down. Everybody caught out. Everybody kind of blocked up in lamp as well.
I know exactly where you are.
Neref goes down, they know where the 1 is. That's going to see through the smoke. Easy for Mikee there. Gets himself the heal back, but it doesn't matter. logaN's there for the refag. And now the paint shells will come through, but it doesn't matter. TiduS has done the job. Zyppan down round 1, 9-8. We are closing in on a tie game.
The sageless defense, not faring too well here for Fabriken. No walls to go down, no slorps to delay, no heals, and I mean the resurrection is not that really big of a threat, to be honest. But the wall is so important on parts of this map. I mean, it makes B side that much harder, especially on the retake when you can really kind of close off an angle to allow your team to get back through. Looks like they might go for a short play here. And Bramz kind of going to be waiting. So they maybe push behind the smoke because they're kind of grouped up there. Recon bolt comes through, going to catch out at least 1 player. And they're not even pushing baths either. Like there's like both sides. They're really focused on this mid position alone.
Paint shells coming in, forces TiduS back. If you're just joining us, started from CS, are in the finals after a very tight best of 3. All 3 maps played out against Need More DM. The Hungarian team will go down, collect themselves the €200. Started from CS, are waiting to see who's going to join them. This is the first map of a best of 3. Fabriken 8-4 in the first half. Now Citron Chien really starting to claw it back. And again, the long B play.
Trapwire. Lear comes in though, so they can't even peek into this. 1 person can teleport through. They have a Brimstone to actually catch the rotation from the spot. They're going to have to get the site completely. The wall's going to miss, though. Hunter's Fury comes through. He's trying to prevent the spike from going down, and that's going to be a kill landing. And a double kill, actually. iDex is going to fall as well. The defensive side here, Fabriken really bouncing back in this round, and also the shot out of Meddo. 1 player left, and they're going to spot him coming back into sight.
Thrifty round coming out. Potentially TiduS. No spike down either. It's loose at the moment with just 14 seconds to play. He's completely blinded out. They're just going to run and hide.
No, he can plant. You can go in the in-between, in the containers.
But they're never going to be able to let him. Meddo will pop out. A thrifty round indeed for Fabriken. That's not what Citron Chien needed.
What's the money like? What do we got? I see an operator on Cypher. Or he did have it. Maybe dropped it over to someone else. Yeah, so Shadowlow's going to pick it up. And their side, just pistols. Eek. Eek. You don't want to get Fabriken to 11. And you do have, what, Meddo close to an ult. Shadowlow's, not even halfway. They have 3 ults on their side. I mean, Blade Storm would be a good use here when you only have pistols, because it's like a really big comeback mechanic. If you get a headshot or you just get a kill period with it on activation, you get all your blades back. Typically see it used in rounds like this, or you see it used paired with an operator, so you can retake sites easier. Shouldn't be a round that Fabriken's losing, but with what's already happened so far, I feel like that's just a curse to say.
Well, A site's been where Citron Chien have had their most success. Hasn't been working for the B. I'm surprised they just keep on hitting it, keep on hitting it. Really isn't going. Paint shells into showers will force them back. I think someone's pinned in there as well. Zyppan will get Mike down, so no fancy Rainer action this time around. We'll get around the backside. Oh, that kind of gave his position away, but gets himself to blast back out there, and Zyppan will go down. iDex also picked off, and as you can see, the Sheriff round there. Oh dear, paint shells coming your way, son. Zyppan popping off, and Bramz, the last man with the Marshall, can't come out on top against the op, and Shadow will take him down.
Clean round, and Zyppan gets his showstopper up. I think he got himself like, I at least got 2 kills because he had the paint shells again. Well done here out of Fabriken. Obviously, the Sage's defense, it's the only team we've seen do this. I actually really wonder if more teams have been doing this, because I think it's the only team, yeah, today and yesterday, that's run without it. It's a very risky thing to do, obviously.
I mean, you lose the Resurrect, so you lose the defensiveness of the wall. I mean, let's not discount the wall is a massive part of Sage. And the slow orb as well. Also useful, the heals, etc. But instead you kind of gain that aggression of whatever operator you may be using against it. Shadow, I tell you what, he's been on it this map. iDex, bless him, I think he's only had the 2, maybe 3 frags in the entire game. It has not been his map. One of those games you just gotta shake off and forget. Shadow is not letting anything by him. Bramz goes down. Resurrect back on him. And this is a Hail Mary, I feel, starting to come out from Citron Chien.
See, this is the downside of not having a Sage, is when you go for these aggressive peaks and you take damage, you can't heal it back up. Bramz is allowed to be extra aggressive because of that fact, but nice shock bolt comes through, he's being healed up. LATEKS gets the first kill on a TiduS, and Bramz has actually gained some ground here. I'm not expecting this far pushed up, and Meddo's gonna get the kill. Shadow Lulz gets a 3rd, and that's a flawless rounding for Fabriken.
Yeah, map point. 12-8. Fabriken looking solid. Haven, the second map to follow in this best of 3. Could be anyone's game, really, that way. Fabriken, we saw, were solid on it, the map we cast them on that one. So, Bramz, I mean the saviour, just the 2 for iDex, bless him. 2-18-3, not been his game, that's for sure.
Yeah, take it away. We don't see the scoreboard. Come on. The man's already had a tough time in game. We're going to show it on stream now.
Just punishing him right now, yeah. I mean, in fairness, I think, you know, when you look at the scoreboard at the end, you see who you've died to. I got a feeling Shadow has been the one that has been pinning him every time with that operator. It's just one of those moments. I don't know whether he's being worked as the entry or as the support. I mean, he's probably just in tatters right now. Yeah, just like, I can't do anything.
Oh, he catches them moving short. Oh, the showstopper while going through the teleporter catches out Mikee. Boombot to distract, and Zyppan, he just put his foot down. I mean, I want to see yeah, I definitely want to see Fabriken and Zyppan up against starter from CS's Happy on this map. Raze versus Raze. Zyppan gets a 3rd. Rolling Thunder comes through to stop any push in towards B. It's going to be the Sage there as the last player left alive. This luckily has the spike, but doesn't have a hell of a chance here to win this round.
Oh, iDex. We've all been there. We've all been there. It's all right. Just pick yourself back up in the next round. Flash comes in on logaN. Tries to get 1. Gets the 2nd as well. The tap, tap, tap makes it count as Meddo and Shadow go down. logaN goes through the teleport. Has got the spike, but needs to wait. I mean, you can't save, mate. I hate to tell you. You can't save the weapon. You kind of got to go for it with 18 seconds left.
So he's expecting someone to come in behind him, but because there's a trap wire towards Bass, which is the direction he would normally run, they know he's not going to be pushing. He gets a 3rd kill.
Yeah, but 10 seconds, they can just run and hide. Doesn't matter. Zyppan's like, no, I want my 4 kills for the round. Get it down. So, 13-8. Fabriken take down Citron Chien in the first